Hey guys, All in Crypto here, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for another YouTube video. In this video, we're going to be giving you a Cardano update video, and I'm really going to be drilling home the fact that you are right now, if you are an investor into Cardano, ADA, a investor in the future. Guys, I believe blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies that have come out of that offer the same opportunity as being an early investor in the dot-com stocks, something like Amazon, Microsoft, etc., that came out of the internet back in the 1990s. Guys, we're going to cover a lot of things in this video. I'm going to be showing you a Cardano chart and why I think there's a lot of bullish indicators for Cardano. We know that the entire market is covered, essentially tethered to Bitcoin. In yesterday's video, and I suggest you go and watch it, we gave you a number of reasons why we're bullish on Bitcoin. We're going to quickly re-go over them. We're going to be going over the fact that there's so many shorts placed on the market right now, and how, in fact, whereas a lot of people are seeing this as a bearish sign, I think this is a very bullish sign, because this is always greeted with an influx of buyers coming into the market and liquidating these shorts. You can see that in the RSI, and you can see that in prior history. So I am bullish on the crypto space right now. I'm also going to be going over again the fact that Cardano has never fundamentally been at such a strong point. This is going to continue to come. We have smart contracts here, and when I say they're here, yes, we know where we are in the Alonso sort of rollout plan, where essentially we won't have the mainnet until September, but there are already, and go and listen to this, and we covered it in a lot more detail, I think a couple of days ago, there are already smart contracts, basic smart contracts being ran on Cardano and interoperating with those protocols. So you have no reason to be bearish. Yet I am seeing a lot of kind of fear and doubt in the market, a lot of people questioning whether they've made the right investment. Although I'm not a financial advisor, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to share with you my opinion, and I believe as a Cardano holder, you have a very, very bright future, and I want to make sure I stress that. In yesterday's video, we covered this article here from the World Economic Forum, where essentially cryptocurrencies can enable global financial inclusion. Prior to this, they had come out and said that, you know, blockchain could disrupt an $867 trillion market. Cardano is going to be one of those blockchains, cryptocurrencies disrupting that financial legacy system. We're already seeing that come true in places like Africa, and really this article is saying it enables global financial inclusion, which essentially means that it allows and onboards everybody. The concept of cryptocurrencies are there for everybody, in opposition to the traditional system that we all use, we were born into, so we don't know any better, which is really not inclusive of everyone, only a few. So that is enough of me rambling on. Important for me to say these things to you guys, because I do think, and I'm noticing it, you know, as somebody who makes YouTube videos every day, when things are great, you know, there's nobody really letting off a bit of steam in the comment section. When things are bad, everybody flocks in. And I think that's because people have this predetermined notion that they are going to get rich in a week or two. Yes, some people do that, but that's not how it works. Investing is like everything. You have to earn your money. It's not as simple as just putting money in because somebody told you to, and then you know, hoping for the best. You need to do your own due diligence, and you need to understand what you're a part of, and these videos are just a way to help you do that. So what am I looking at with Cardano? Well, if you look at the RSI, guys, you can see this trait that I believe is common for a reversal. And when you want to look for buying opportunities, and it's something I'll share with you on this video, I'll actually use the RSI a lot because I will tend to buy in this area here in regards to the RSI and not the top area, because you do fluctuate between these, and these can be a really good indication of buying opportunities. Like, for example, every time you get overbought, every time the RSI goes high, essentially this is followed by a move to the downside. So you want to be buying, and vice versa. When it's low, it's followed with a recovery. This has been the case so far. Right now, guys, you are in what I would consider a buying range for Cardano, and you guys know I've been accumulating. I got filled on a lot of orders down here, but in actual fact, if Cardano went lower, I wouldn't see that as a bad thing. Because there's a concept that I don't think people have quite got their heads around now. If you buy $100 worth of Cardano, and that gives you, I don't know, 100 tokens or 100 ADA tokens, you still maintain those ADA tokens regardless of the fact that your monetary value has gone down in comparison. The same way, if you had bought one Bitcoin back in 2010, you would still only have one Bitcoin today, but the price would have gone up. So understand that you haven't made or lost anything until you've sold, guys, and you actually still have that value in the token. So that's really Cardano. We're looking at the 4 hourly more than really anything. I'm going to show you something on the weekly, and you know, this is why, and we've said this before we even had this crash, that we'd like to have seen an equilibrium with we'd like to have seen an equilibrium moment with this EMA, because usually in bull markets, this EMA acts as support and you basically just springboard off it. And Cardano was extremely, we were calling this back here when we were saying, look, it's super overextended. You know, you're going to have capitulation, which we did have. And then we saw a little boom before the whole market sort of tanked. You know, we still would like to see that. That doesn't mean you have to sell off. That just means you have to keep going on the trajectory you're on before, you know, you catch up with this EMA. You don't need to touch it perfectly, but the closer you get to it, the more kind of, the less risk I think you have in regards to it, you know, coming back down. And you don't want to be buying at the highs, guys. If you have bought the highs, the same way if you had bought the highs, you know, back in 2017 for something like Bitcoin and many other altcoins out there, you've just got to hodl. That's how you make money more than trading in the crypto space. Let's talk about these shorts, because so many people, in yesterday's video we covered it, but lots of people are really worried about this. Look at every time the short level gets up here, and you can see it on the RSI, which really just indicates it quite beautifully. You come straight back down the other side and you get engulfed by the buyers. This is going to happen, guys. I do genuinely believe that. You know, this is a real telltale sign. This isn't a bearish sign. This is a bullish sign. In regards to Cardano and where it's at right now, it is in a very, very appealing state, because once you have smart contracts, and we spoke to you about the DeFi system that is going to be built on top of Cardano, and something like COTI, which is, you know, go and have a look at this project, guys. If a couple of projects that are part of Cardano's ecosystem are successful, they are going to bring a huge amount of exposure to Cardano, and not only Cardano, but, you know, the overall ecosystem. You've got to remember, one reason Ethereum is so valuable is because it's used. I use Ethereum every single day, whether that's the same way I use, you know, when I'm going to the shop, I might use a debit card or a credit card. I use Ethereum in regards to, you know, moving tokens around, any kind of ERC20, interacting with the DeFi built on top of, whether that's lending, whether it's borrowing, whether it's providing liquidity, whether it's for basic thing like swaps on Uniswap or something like that. I use Ethereum every day. You don't have that option really with Cardano at the moment. That's coming. You know, what you want to be thinking of when you're investing into these, you know, not just Cardano, there's many other cryptos out there, is that you actually have the opportunity, like I said at the start of this video, to be a part of that early internet investors with this. It's still young. People are so petrified that they're going to buy in at these prices, and you're going to end up in a 2018 moment where we enter a steep bear market. The signs aren't there yet. Nothing looks like a blow off top. We know why this sell-off was so magnificent, because of the leverage in the system, etc., etc. You can see Bitcoin as well really has that same trait with the RSI. Good buying opportunities, and this symbols, every time you come below it, a recovery. I think it's on the cards, and I did say, in regards to Bitcoin and the overall market, because we know the overall market follows Bitcoin, that you probably weren't going to get below this point, because this was pretty severe, guys. And ultimately what you can see, and it's true to this day, is the support around this level here, guys. I mean, you can see that buyers, look at the wicks on these, that is buyers combating the shorts. People are very, very happy to buy at these ranges. So I don't really think, I think if the possibility of downside for Bitcoin could 100% be a thing. But I don't think it's going to go down significantly if it does that, like another 50% drop, or, you know, even 20%. I think you could maybe get to your, you know, so you could probably get to about 28k potentially. Lots of people calling for that with a Wyckoff accumulation schematic, but, you know, it's not going to be anything significant, and you really would just want to be buying at those prices. That's my belief. I'm not a financial advisor, and this isn't financial advice. But I hope this video has really kind of summed up, and, you know, this article here is just more confirmation. The World Economic Forum, they've got, you know, the Carlyle Group, Rubenstein, I can't remember his first name. They've got such, Davos essentially is the hub for world economics, guys. And if they're saying, look, cryptocurrencies are going to have a big role in the future we are moving towards, don't let somebody on YouTube or a post you saw on Twitter, you know, shake you out from that. Understand what you're a part of. Get to grips with that, and then all this news is just noise. I've been able to accumulate very, very comfortably and in a number of cryptos during this period at a discounted price, because I ultimately believe in the longevity of blockchain and crypto. That is really all I have for you in this video, guys. This is a very interesting project, COTI. You know, it's a payments one. It's just one of the many projects in the Cardano ecosystem that are really going to ramp up the demand for Cardano. And the thing is, you know, even in basic things like transacting, like using like Sunday swap or something, that's all increasing the demand for Cardano. I don't think people... This is going to be huge, ladies and gentlemen. Like I say, smart contracts are literally here. We're months away, essentially. A couple of months away, and we'll be rocking and rolling. So that's all I have for you in this video, guys. I'm going to love and leave you on that note. I hope you're all having a fantastic weekend, enjoying your Sunday, spending it with family and friends, if that's even possible where you are due to what's going on at the moment. And I will see you all in the next one, guys. If you've enjoyed the video, a like is always appreciated. So is a comment, and I will hopefully see you all in the next YouTube video. Thanks a lot for watching, ladies and gentlemen.